In the 60s, with the space race at hand, the United States was the first country to reach the moon. Or were they? In a world where the news media is an industry where most people get their information, how can we know when to trust it? Today I'll be going over the evidence that supports and contradicts the validity of the moon landing, how it relates to the conspiracy of the moon landing, and also the purpose of the moon landing in the media. By nitpicking evidence, conspiracy theorists try to find inconsistencies in order to validate or invalidate a narrative. This narrative being how the media lied about the moon landing. In 1969, the Apollo 11 mission was the first mission to successfully send a team of astronauts to the moon. This ultimately led to the end of the space race and helped the Cold War from turning into something more serious. This happened more than 50 years ago with cameras and broadcasting showing it all over the nation, but people still believe that it might have been staged. I remember when I was a kid seeing this Fox documentary, Conspiracy Theory, Did We Land on the Moon, that aired in the early 2000s. This sparked a huge debate on whether or not the moon landing was real. Prior to the airing of this document, a study was conducted that showed about 15% of the population believed that the moon landing was fake. And now, after the airing, the public, celebrities, and even some scientists are starting to doubt it. These people have given more validity to this theory. There have been many small details that conspiracy theorists try to point out to make it seem like the moon landing was staged. Some of these include how there are no stars in the skies, how the flag stays up without an atmosphere, or even the lighting on certain spots of the moon. All of these and more have been debunked on the TV show Mythbusters. They have put multiple of these counterpoints to the test, with all of them being proven wrong, supporting that the idea of the moon landing really did happen. So what do people gain from making up these theories? What purpose does all this research go to? A popular belief is that the moon landing was faked in order to beat the USSR in the space race. This would help in the Cold War, as the Cold War was basically just all about power and egos between the two supernations of the world. The moon landing was also a widely televised event, and there are some people that believe the media uses television to influence and control the public. More recently, we can compare this to some people proclaiming fake news in the media. With theories like the moon landing being related to others, there's a whole rabbit hole of theories that this could lead to. With documentaries and shows covering this topic, the moon landing hoax is a popular conspiracy theory. Theorists try to nitpick every little detail in a scene to try to prove their point. As much as these theories are fun to think about, people do take them seriously to try to prove a point.